I'm here at MWC 26 with Mobile World Live. And joining me, we have Avnish Chauhan. He's Chief Technology Officer at Mobileum, and Miguel Carames, who is Chief Product Officer at Mobileum. Gentlemen, thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for hosting us.
Avnish, if I can start with you, we've got the telecom industry moving from pure connectivity to intelligence-driven services. So how do you see operators' business models evolving over the next 5 years? And what role exactly does data play in that transformation?
Yeah, so far, many operators have really looked at connectivity as their main revenue stream. But with the penetration nearly 100%, with IoT devices coming in, they have a lot of data that gets generated on their network. And especially with the advances in technology around big data, around AI, agentic AI, the GPUs, all of that infrastructure, there's now an opportunity for them to take or convert that data into intelligence and to be able to monetize that intelligence. And the monetization can be internal, so optimize the networks and those kind of things, or the monetization can be external. And the value really comes from sharing the data with, let's say, third parties, obviously under the, make sure the guardrails around privacy and the regulations are taken care of, but it could be in terms of attach rates, attaching new products. It could be in terms of providing APIs to certain transactional events. It could be in terms of offering new services. It could be, 5G allows them to, for example, improve the quality of experience for a specific application, right? So each one of them are monetizable opportunities that the operators can capitalize on.
Got it. Miguel, let's turn to the topic of roaming. How's that going to evolve looking forward?
Yeah, so we look at the evolution of roaming from two different lenses, and the first one is from the consumer itself, right? And nothing beats the simplicity of getting out of the plane and things just working without having to think about it before you depart or once you land. So we see increasingly the operators are moving from worrying about the wholesale rates because those have normalized to focusing on the quality of the experience and how can they differentiate, how can they make sure that their travelers are in the network that provides the best experience for where the roamer is and for what the roamer cares about. Right? So that's one area. Then the second big area that we see is a lot happening, let's call it in the enterprise, IoT, B2B2C type of opportunities where the operators have a chance to expose capabilities to those players and then leverage all this new technology that we have. Roaming is no longer MNO to MNO. It's an MNO being transparent with their MVNOs, leveraging satellite connectivity, allowing enterprises to roam into private networks. So that's kind of what we see in this second vector around roaming evolving.
Avnish, let's talk a bit about fraud and scams, etc. We're seeing a big increase of that. So how do operators turn security and trust into a source of competitive advantage rather than just a compliance requirement, as it were?
Yeah, so far, operators have really looked at individual protocol firewalls. I think what they now need to do is look across protocols because the user could be in any of the network technologies, could be roaming, as Miguel said. So that's one part of it. The second is the spammers are getting smarter with AI. So the operators have to get smarter with AI too. And they have to start looking at, the content. So for example, the text message, the voice and so on, obviously within the context of privacy and so on. But the agentic AI has to come in, and that's where the operators have to elevate themselves from protocol firewalls to service firewalls.
Got it. Miguel, we've touched on APIs. Networks are becoming more automated, they're becoming more programmable. What are the monetization opportunities for operators exactly?
Yeah, so we see that the operators sit in a gold mine of data. We see some of the very practical use cases where Mobileum plays, like data insights, travel insights, travel intelligence overall, travel prediction, and then location-type solutions where banks and fintech can make sure that the user initiating the transaction is indeed where the transaction is coming from. So that's a big opportunity. And APIs kind of make it easy for these industries to connect to these networks on a global scale.
Got it. So lots of opportunities for operators to look forward to. Gentlemen, thank you for your time and insights, and enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you.